Now we can discuss our third chapter. Chapter 3, numbers. Chapter 3, numbers. Second chapter is there. So after the third chapter, we can discuss the second chapter. Okay. So in these chapters, you will learn Roman numerals, 5 and 6 digit numbers, its place value chart, place value and phase values, expanded form, comparison of numbers, ascending and descending order, and so on. So our first topic is Roman numerals. Roman numerals. What is Roman numerals? Yes, we study different types of numbers. Natural numbers we study, whole numbers we study. Okay, so what is this Roman numerals? So this term is new one for you. This term is new one for you, but you must have seen these numerals in various places, especially in our school itself. For example, in our school blackboard, in our class blackboard, we have written then our class, then division, total strength, number of students, number of absent, number of students present, number of student absent, etc. So in that side, then say write. It sometimes to write the class, you want to write class 4. But in some time we use this symbol. I also to write the standard 4. I also this symbol. 1V. Okay, IV. So instead of 4 use, sometimes we use this symbol. And to write class 3, we sometimes use this symbol. Yes, and to write class 2, we sometimes use 2, and class 1, we use this. And while naming your notebook to write the class and division, sometimes we use this symbol instead of that numbers. So these all are Roman numerals. Okay, Roman numerals. So this Roman numerals we use in our daily life. So let's learn what is Roman numerals. What is Roman numerals? We know that the numbers that 1, 2, 3, 4 extra are natural numbers. Yes, that we use to count the object. So the number 1, 2, 3, 4 extra are called Hindu-Arabic numerals. Hindu-Arabic numerals. Hindu-Arabic numerals. That is the number 1, 2, 3, 4 extra called Hindu-Arabic numerals. Why these numbers are Hindu-Arabic numerals? These numbers are developed in ancient India and spread the other part of the world by the Arab traders. It's developed in ancient India but spread the other part of the world by Arab traders. So its numbers are called Hindu-Arabic numerals. And in ancient Rome, that people used another type of, to write the numbers, they used another type of numeral system. That numeral systems are called Roman numerals. That is the Roman used another type of numerals. That numerals are called, the numeral systems are called Roman numerals. What is Roman numerals? So in Romans they used they used 7 basic symbols. 7 basic symbols to write the. They used 7 basic symbols to write the numbers. 7 basic symbols to write the numbers. So these symbols are called the Roman numeral system. They are used 7 basic symbols of our English capital alphabets. So the 7 basic symbols are, so the Roman used the 7 basic symbols that are I, V, X, then L, C, D and E. So these are the 7 basic symbols that Roman used in the numeral system. So this system, these 7 basic symbols numeral systems are called Roman numerals. Which are the 7? They use these 7 symbols. With the help of these 7 symbols, they they write the other number also. So the 7 basic symbols are I, V, X, L, C, D and N. Okay, so these are numerals, that is Roman numeral system, and this system is not based on the place values. So in our numeral system we use the place value chart. Yes, that is depend on the places, that is ones place, 100 place, then tens place, 1000 place, etc. But the Roman system is not based on the place value chart, and there is no symbol for 0 in this Roman numerals. No symbol for 0. There is no symbol for 0 in the Roman numerals. So, two type of numeral system. One is Indo-Arabic numerals, that is our 1, 2, 3, that numbers are Indo-Arabic numerals. So, Roman numeral means Roman used 7 basic symbols to write their number, that are 1, V, X, L, C, D and N. Okay, and there is no symbol for 0 in this Roman numeral system, and it does not depends the place value chart. Okay, so just remember what are the symbols the Roman used in the numeral system. Okay. Now let's see what is the value of each symbols in Indo-Arabic numerals. So these are the symbols in Roman numerals I, V, X, L, C, D and N. So the value of I means what? In Hindu-Arabic system the value of I is 1, and V means the value of V is 5. The value of X is 10. The value of L is 50. The value of C is 100. The value of D is 500. And the value of M is 1000. Okay, so in this is the Roman numerals, and this is the value of Roman numerals in Hindu-Arabic system. Okay, Hindu-Arabic numerals. I means the value of I is 1. The value of V is 5. The value of X is 10. The value of L is 50. The value of C is 100. The value of D is 500. The value of M is 1000. But in 4th standard we study the Roman numerals up to 39. That is 1 to 39. Now in this class you study only the Roman numerals 1 to 39. Means you study these 3 symbols I, V and X. But just to understand the value of this L, C, D, M. Maybe some competition exam, this like question will ask what is the value of L. In Roman numerals, what is the value of L? In Indo-Arabic numerals, what is the value of this L? Okay. So that like question will ask you. So just to understand what are the values of this Roman symbols. Okay, so now we study these 3 symbols, that is I, V and X. I means 1, V means 5 and X means 10. Value of I 1, value of V 5, value of X is 10. So using these 3 symbols, they can easily write the other number also. For example, to write 3 means 3 means 1 plus 1 plus 1. Yes, 1. What is then? We write 1 in Roman numeral system this way. So this way we can write. This means it is 3. So this way we can write the other. If you know these symbols, we can write the other numbers also. Okay. There are some rules to write Roman numerals. So let's see what are the rules. So the first rule is a symbol can be repeated up to a maximum 3 times. Then we study the Roman used 7 basic symbols, that are I, V, X, then L, C, D and M. So one symbol they used maximum 3 times. For example, to write 1 that we use I. To write 2 that is 2 this way, and to write 3 they use 3I. But To write 4, what? This way? No. Why? Because a symbol can be repeated maximum 3 times. To write 3, they used same symbol 3 times. So, to write 4, they used this symbol, that is IV. Okay, so one symbol can be repeated maximum 3 times. So, here 3. Here 3. They use the first symbol I here 3 times. So, that symbol, any symbol of this Roman numerals, they used maximum 3 times. So, these are the symbols. These are the symbols to write the 1, 2, 3. But in 4, they don't use 4i. They use another symbol, that is IV. Why? Because as per the Roman rule, they used the symbol maximum 3 times. That's why they use this symbol to write 4. Okay, and second rule is if a symbol of lower value. Okay, yes, second rule is if a symbol is placed after a symbol of greater value. Means greater value means what? I means the value of what? V means the value of 5. So, V is greater than I. So, if a symbol is placed after a symbol of greater value, their values are added. For example, XV. Yes, XV. This XV. This X mean. What is the meaning of X? Here X is 10. X means the symbol, the value of X is 10. And the value of X is 10. Value of V is 5. Which is the greatest value? Which is the greatest value? 10 or 5? Yes, 10. So here then a symbol. The symbol is placed. One symbol is placed after the greater values, means here V is placed after X, and comparing this X and V, X is the greater value. So, when a symbol is placed after the greater value, it can be added. That is 10 plus 5, 15 is the value of XV. Okay, so just XV means, just to understand, a symbol is placed after the greater value. We just add that two values. Another example, X2. Yes, XII means X means 10. Okay, here this means we know that is the value of 2. So, the greater values, that value is placed after the greater value. So, 10 plus 2 is equal to 12. Okay, so that is the second rule. First rule is what? A symbol can be repeated to a maximum 3 times. So, 1, 2, 3 we write this, but 4 we use this symbol because why? Because they use maximum, one symbol they use maximum 3 times. Second rule is a symbol is placed after a symbol of greater value, its values are added. And the third rule is, in Roman numeral system, the third rule is if a symbol is placed before a symbol of greater value, the value is subtracted from the greater value. For example, yes, IV. A symbol is placed before the greater value. Here I means what? V means 5. So I is placed before the V and V is the greater value. So I is placed before V. I means the symbol is placed before the greater value. V subtracted from the greater value. What is the value of this V? 5. So what is the value of I? 1. V 5 minus 1, 4. So, this value of this IV is equal to 4. Another example, IX. Okay, so the symbol is placed before the value of greater symbol. This value of X is 10 and value of I is 1. So, this symbol is 9. IX means 9. Okay, and last rule, the symbol I can be subtracted from the symbol V and X only, and symbol I can be subtracted from the V and X only. From other symbols, there are some other symbols also, L, C, D, N. But I is not subtracted from that symbols, but I is always subtracted from the V and X only. Okay, and the symbol V and L can never be repeated. So just to understand the rules, the first rule is very important. Okay, what is the first rule? A symbol can be repeated maximum 3 times. All the rules are given in the textbook. So just learn the symbols, especially the first symbol. That is very important. That's first rule. What is a symbol can be repeated to a maximum 3 times. Repetition of number means addition. Now let's see how to write the Roman numerals of these Hindu-Arabic numerals 1 to 10. Roman numerals. How to write the Roman numerals of these Hindu-Arabic numerals 1 to 10. So 1 we know it is I. Yes, I. Then we use I. And 2. This way. Okay. No need to draw the lines. Okay. If you want, you can draw. No problem. And this is the Roman numerals of 3. And for the first, as per the Roman rule, one symbol is they used the maximum 3 times. So to write 4, they used this symbol. Okay, to write 4, they used this symbol. And V, that's we know V 5. And 6, we know what 5 plus 1 is 6. Yes, 5 plus 1, 6. So to write 6, they use V and I. Yes, V means 5, I means 1. So 5 plus 1, they use V, I. And 7, we know 5 plus 2. Yes, 5, no, 5 plus 2. So 5 means V and what is 2, which is then 2I. So this is the symbol for Roman numerals for 7. And 8, no, 5 plus 3. Okay, 5 means V and 3 means 3I. So this is the Roman numeral of 8. And write 9, they use this 10 minus 1. Yes, 9 is 10 minus 1. We know 10 means which symbol to represent. This is the Roman numeral of 10, X. So X they use 1X. To represent this 9 they use I, X, not 1, I, X. That is third rule, but a symbol is placed before the symbol of greater value, it should be subtracted. So 10 minus 1. So to 9, to write the 9 in Roman numerals, we use this I, X and 10X. So if you know these 1 to 10, Roman numerals of 1 to 10, you can easily write the other number also. For example, to write 25. Okay, 25 or just 50, small number. To write 50. We know 50 means 10 plus 5. Yes, 15 means 10 plus 5. 10 means X. Yes, X. And V means what is 5, which in Roman numerals V. So no need to use the plus symbols. Okay, yes, 10 we are 10 plus, but plus symbol we not use in the Roman numerals, and there is no symbols for zeros. Okay, so 15 we can note 10. You already know what is 10, Roman numerals of 10 and also Roman numerals of 5. So we can easily write the Roman numerals for 50 and 20. 20 we know 10 plus 10 is 20. Yes, 10 means X. So to write 10 we write XX. So we can easily write the numbers if you know the basic symbols of Roman numerals. Okay, 11, how we write 11? 11 means X, I means 10 plus 1. 12 means what? X, I means 10 plus 2. 13 means what? X, I, X 10 plus 3. 14 means X, IV means 4. Means 4. 10 plus 4. 15 means XV. 16 means what? 16 means X, What is 6? VI. Okay, 17. What? X VII. 18. X VIII. 19. What? X. What? IX. 20. XX. Okay, so this way we can write the numerals for Roman numerals for 21 to 30, 30 to 40 extra, 39 extra. So in this class you study in 4th standard, you study Roman numerals up to 39, 1 to 39. So just study the basic symbols. The basic symbols are I, V, X. Okay, I means what? The value of I means 1, value of I means 1, the value of means V, value of V means 5, the value of X 10. So just study these 3 basic symbols. Okay, and also these 3 are exception case. How to study, how to write 4 and how to write 9. 4 means IV, 9 means IX. Okay. So these are the 7 basic symbols in Roman numerals. These are some questions. Write the equivalent Hindu-Arabic numbers. Some Roman numerals are given here. So we have to write the equivalent Hindu-Arabic numbers for this Roman numerals. The first one, question number A is XII. We know X means the value of X is 10 plus and value of this 3 I mean 3. So X I mean 30. Okay, that is X means 10 and this I mean 3 I means 3. So 10 plus 3 30. And question number B, XV. X means 10 plus V means 5. So 10 plus 5, 15. So XV, the value of XV is 15. Yes, next one, next. IX. IX means simply it is 9. IX means 9 means 10 minus 1. 9. XX means 10 plus 10, that is equal to 20. So if you know the basic symbol, then first 3 basic symbol, that is IVX, we can easily find out the Hindu-Arabic numbers for the Roman numerals. Next question, write the corresponding Roman numerals for this Hindu-Arabic numbers. First 4, yes, 4, that is IV. Yes, 5 minus 1. V means 5, 5 minus 1. IV. And question number B, 90. 90 means, we know 90 means 10 plus 9. Yes, 10 plus 9. 10 we can write X and 9 IX. So XIX means 19. The Roman numerals for 19 is XIX. Yes, 25. 25 means 20 plus 5. Yes, 20 plus 5 is 25. Then 20 means XX. Okay, 20 means XX and 5 means V. So 25 is XXV. XXV. 36. 36 means 30 plus 6. Okay, how we write 30? Yes, 30 means 10 plus 10 plus 10. So X plus X plus X plus X. And 6 means VI. So this is 36. Okay, 30 means XXX, 10 plus 10 plus 10, 30. And V. V means 5, 1, 6. So 36 XXX VI. So this way we can write the Roman numerals for Hindu-Arabic numerals of Roman numerals and Roman numerals for Hindu-Arabic numerals. Today's question, write the Roman numerals for the given numbers. A 1, B 5 and C 10. Write the corresponding Roman numerals for this Hindu Arabic numbers. Okay, so write this question in your rough book or backside of your max notebook. First you write this question, but write the Roman numerals for the given numbers. After write this A, question number A1, question number B5, question number C10. Then after write question number A1 is equal to, write it Roman numerals. B5 is equal to its Roman numeral. C10 is equal to its Roman numerals. Okay, then upload in the Google Classroom before the due time, that day itself. Okay, so the question is, this is write the Roman numerals for the given numbers. 3 question, 3 numbers. So write the Roman numerals for that numbers. Okay, next addition and subtraction of Roman numerals. That is we can discuss in the next class. Okay, notes also will send through the Google Classroom. So copy that in your maths notebook and notes and homework. And homework, that's this week homework from your workbook. Workbook, that is your page number, that is page number 21. Workbook homework from your workbook. Page number 21. Yes, question number 1 to 60. Page number 21. Question number 1 to 60. Do in your workbook itself and submit in the Google Classroom in the second assignment. In the first assignment, one question is given. No, write the Roman numerals for this Hindu Arabic numbers. So in the first assignment, that question answers you have to submit. Mean that day itself, means when I upload the video, that day itself you have to submit that question answer. And this homework question, homework questions you submit in the second assignment, that is in the title Max and Notes and Homework. Yes, so the homework questions are question number 1 to 21. Max workbook. Max workbook. Max workbook, but question number, yes, page number 21, question number, yes, question number 1 to 60. Question number 1 to 60. Okay, so this is your homework. Okay, so this is the homework. This you can submit before the due time. But first question, that I asked in the video is write the Roman numerals for that given number. That you have to submit in the first assignment. Don't be confused. This homework question you submit in the second assignment. Maybe you will get 5 or 6 days to complete that. First you complete the notes. After that you can do this homework, then submit in the Google Classroom. Okay, so thank you children. Study well, complete all the notes, homeworks.